Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market, and before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to get my daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, and you want to support the channel, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. Dow is down 0.86%, Nasdaq finally going down just over 1%, S&P going down 0.60%, and Russell going up 0.95%. And what we got here on these groups, and if you look at my screen, definitely a risk-off move here in the market, led by real estate, utilities, financial, industrials, basic material, and consumer cyclical right here. Now on bottom, guess who's taking a massive beating? While technology, communication services, consumer defensive, and everything else pretty much going in the green today. So definitely a risk-off move here in the market today. So what we got here on stock market map, we got Tesla going up 1.48%, Amazon going down 1.48%, Meta down 1.54%, Netflix down 1%, Google going down 2.17%, Apple going up 0.5%, and look at right here guys, software name CRM down almost 20%. As a matter of fact, this thing is down so much I had to go and buy some shares. So this is actually a dip buying opportunity on CRM. Unless you're thinking about getting out tomorrow, then don't catch this falling knife right now. Now semis, finally Nvidia going down almost 4%, and Microsoft going down 3.38%, and that led to a big sell-off on Nasdaq 100. Now, is that going to continue? Well, we'll find out here in this video, so stay tuned and we'll talk about it. On Triple Q, it's down 1%. So what I said last night in my video, this is exactly what's happening. That watch out, we take out low from this bearish engulfing candle, we could be going down even more. And look at this guys, almost hitting that previous all-time highs right here. 449.50 got down to 450, and now trading just above 449.50. So here's the thing right here, it's trading below this low down here, which is at almost 452, trading at 451.55, and now trading at 450. So tomorrow, with PCE coming out early in the morning, yes, we could see a gap down to 448 to 446 easily to close this gap. And why? Well, we saw SPY ETF coming down and closing that gap. And before that, when I made the video yesterday, what happened? We got the indication already because DIA Dow Jones ETF came down and closing that gap this morning. So now it's all about timing where Triple Q actually comes down and closes at least this gap in the short term. So going into tomorrow's session, you got to be really careful with that PCE data coming out 8:30 a.m. Watch out, below 449.50, there will be a sell-off down to this gap, 446.47, and then we also have strong support at 440, red line, 50 SMA. To the upside now, Triple Q will find resistance at 452, and above that 455.86, and once we get up to 455.86 and it can hold right up here, then watch out for continuation to the upside. Until then, definitely there is a huge chance early as tomorrow morning Triple Q can drop down to this gap to close this gap at 446.47. On DIA, it's down 0.81%. So just like I said last night, filling this gap right here at 382, and now creating two more gaps to the upside and exactly down to 380. And guess what? We bought the dip. It was up. It was up over 10%, but not taking profit right here. I think there is more upside on DIA in next few days. Maybe not right now, but if you can hold on, I think easily can go up to 385 and possibly even 387, and that's going to pay. And that is why this is actually a dip buying opportunity on DIA. So going into tomorrow's session, guys, 380 and then 378, 376, strong support on DIA. To the upside, there will be resistance at 384 after filling this gap, and we can break and hold 384 on DIA. Then watch out for continuation up to this gap, 387, and then we can talk about possibly 50 SMA breaking here, which is at 388.77 on Dow Jones. Until then, this is actually a strong downtrend where things are gapping down, so watch out. catching this falling knife, especially for a day trade or maybe overnight swing trade, can turn into a disaster. You gotta buy some time if you're buying something like this, at least a couple weeks out if you're buying calls on DIA. And here's my X account, and if you guys are on there, definitely give me a follow. And there is no subscription, nothing here on X, is totally free, and you can always ask me a question if you have right here on X. Now I'm going to share some fantastic swing trade with you guys right here on this video. And if you look at my screen, triple Q, it was going up and pretty much at all-time highs. 460, we got 445 puts, and today 450. And that is also a position we're holding and not giving up, because I think 445 can come on triple Q early as this week. Now here's another one, guys. Netflix, I took yesterday at 664, 600 puts, and this one also we took profit on that trade just a couple minutes before closing today. This thing came down from 664 down to 645. Now here's another one from just a couple days ago. PDD. When I showed it, it was at 159, and yesterday down to 145. Took profit on that one as well. So all these trade ideas are available on Patreon. So if you're interested and you're really serious about trading, well, definitely that link will be down below in the description for you guys to join. On SPY ETF, it's down 0.66%. So just like I said last night that we might be coming down here to close this gap. And we actually tried calls on SPY ETF and it was so slow. I had to get out for a break even. No profit, nothing on SPY ETF. Just got out because this thing would not go up to 525 to close this gap. So I got out, and now this is actually a weekly support, guys. 522. So that's gonna be key level. We definitely took out this high here, previous all-time high, and now closing below this bearish engulfing candle that is not looking too hot going into tomorrow's session. Now there will be resistance at right here 525 after filling this gap if we can get up here. If not, watch out for a move all the way down to 520, 517, and then this gap 512.55 on SPY ETF. On IWM, it's up 0.95%. It was struggling yesterday to break this red line, 50 SMA right here. And we saw that, this thing cannot even break over 203 and closing right here at 202 yesterday. And this morning, well, we gapped over 50 SMA and now trading at 204. Got up to almost 205 after filling that gap on top, came back and now trading above 203. So for tomorrow, right here, your line in the sand, we got two gaps below, 203 and 200. If this thing comes back and takes out 203 right here, 50 SMA and this gap, then watch out, easily this thing can come down to 200 to close this gap right here. To the upside, now IWM needs to break 205, and above 205, there will be more upside up to 208 and maybe even 210, because this thing here, so far, it's got actually a decent pullback, and now it's trying to hold 50 SMA. As long as we can hold 50 SMA, there might be some more upside. But moment we take out and we stay under 50 SMA, there is going to be more downside all the way down to 200 and then maybe even down here at 198. And there are no rate cuts. Why this thing is up today? Well, some of these regional banks, and especially the ETF KRE, that thing is up. It was oversold, so this is getting a dead cat bounce. There is nothing bullish about it, and there are no rate cuts this year, at least maybe one or maybe nothing. So why IWM going up? That does not make any sense, right? So we could see this trend continuing to the downside, and this thing needs to get under 50 SMA, which is sitting really close to 203, the gap fill reversal right here. If that don't happen tomorrow, then watch out for a move down to 200. On VIX, it's up 1.33%. So just like I said last night, this thing can move up to 15. We got really close to it today, at least filling this gap right here at 1458 and now trading at 1447 at the closing. So for tomorrow on VIX, there will be strong support right down here, 1327 and then flat 13 bucks. VIX can continue this move to the upside and breaks out above 15, in that case, watch out for a move easily up to $18 to $20 on VIX, and that is gonna be a big breakout again if this thing can actually take out 15 and can hold above $15 right here. So the dollar going down 0.32%. So we got kind of a strange day here in the market where market actually went down and dollar not pressing up. It actually came down today and now holding over 104.75, holding 5-day moving average right here as a support into closing. So for tomorrow's session, support here on dollar 5-day moving average 104.75, 104.48, and then 104. Now dollar can break and hold right here, guys, 105. That is where dollar can take off all the way up to 105.59 up to even 106. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section and I'll definitely keep you guys updated.